Hey guys, I've been a little bit short pressed on time lately, so I decided to do 2 videos in one. So this is going to be a clothing haul, and it's also going to be a video on how to dress a pear. So I am a pear, for those of you guys that don't know, and if you don't know what a pear is, then a pear body type is someone who has a trim upper body, but then tends to have a proportionally lower body that's kind of a bit bigger. And so I have, really big hips, butt, and then the thighs to go with it. Sucks, but that's just how it is. Apples are people that tend to have a heavier upper body, and then they have a lighter lower body, usually much skinnier legs. Rulers are kind of even all around, so everyone has these different body types. I'm going to show you guys my personal tips on how to dress a pear. So pears tend to have a nicer collarbone area, shoulders, very trim, nice traps and all of that. And so what tends to look really good on pear bodies is off the shoulder tops. You guys see me wear off the shoulder tops all the time. So I got this teal sweater recently. This is actually from Daily Look. So Daily Look is a site where basically they compile a different look every single day. And you can buy each and every single piece of the look. So you can buy the shoes, the accessories, the bag, whatever they use, any jewelry that the model is wearing. And so every single day you have a different look to shop from. I think my favorite thing about the site is that all the models and all the looks are really fashionable, but they're not unwearable. Because I guess my only real issue with really high fashion is that most people really couldn't wear that every day. Most body types really could not wear that kind of stuff every single day. I think that's my favorite thing about the site, that everything is very wearable. So this is what I got. I'm just wearing a little white tank top underneath, like how she was wearing. It's like this big teal horizontally striped sweater that's actually pretty sheer. And so what they did on the model was they tucked it in the front and then they let it drape in the back. And so that's how I'm wearing it too, because this is actually a small medium, so it would fit both a small and a medium. It's supposed to be just loose and meant to be put over a tank top. So that's my first piece. So the next thing that I got was this blue racerback tank top. It's the same kind of material that a lot of those sheer, collared shirts that girls wear nowadays are. So that's that same kind of material. And then it has a little pocket right here. So it has racerback detailing like that. And then I just paired it with a black pencil skirt. So another technique to style a pear body is to keep your bright colors and patterns on top, and then just to wear, black or something more neutral on the bottom. That way it kind of plays that part down and slims it down. And so that's what I did. So I'm wearing a little black pencil skirt. So what it does is it slims down the rest of your lower body, but then also it kind of flatters, your stomach area. And then I just tuck the tank top into the skirt. And if you guys wanted it to be more puffy on the top, you guys can. You guys just tuck it in and then pull it out a bit. And then my bracelet's also from Daily Look. It's just this gold bangle bracelet, but it's also stretchy, which is nice for girls if you have a smaller wrist like me. A lot of bigger bangles or normal size bangles, they tend to actually fall off my wrist, which is another reason why I keep them on my upper arm instead. But this one's actually a little bit smaller, and so that way you can put it on and take it off easily. But when it's on your skin, it's actually pretty close to your wrist, whereas most bangles kind of flop around because they're a bit bigger. It also has a little bit of a rope-like texture, if you guys can see it right there. So there you guys go. So this is the next thing that I got. I also got this red sheer button down. You guys know these are really popular these days. It cuffs up right back here. So once again, a bright shirt with a darker bottom. I just paired it with some faux leather shorts that I already had. And I also wanted to show you guys that blue shirt again. It's actually a trapeze style tank top. I don't think you guys could tell from how I was wearing it. But that way, if you guys tuck it into a skirt or tuck it into some shorts, it gives you a little bit more freedom with how to wear it. And so I just wanted to show you guys that on a hanger. This is what it looks like. These kind of shirts also look really good with any kind of collar or bib necklace, statement pieces on the upper body. And that way, really draws attention to your upper body as well. So the last thing I got from them was just this sheer flowy sweater backslash cover up. So this is what it looks like. They actually put it over a dress on the model. I'm wearing it over that blue tank top and the skirt. And the sweater's really nice if you have a pear body, just because it really softens down your whole body, especially if the sweater is longer. You want it to be around the hip area, and that will actually slim down your entire body. It will just kind of grace over your curves, things like that. As you guys can see, it's not meant to be completely opaque because you can still see everything through it, which makes it really nice if you have, a cute dress underneath, or you have a really bright dress underneath, or a swimsuit underneath it. I think this would make a really great swimsuit cover up. So that's it. I just wanted to show you guys my picks from the site. I actually didn't show any of the complete looks. Really just meant to give you inspiration. If you want to buy the whole look, then you totally can by all means. That way you'll have a little perfect set, but I just chose the pieces that I thought would look really good on me and that are really my style. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave links down to all the products that I mentioned down in the description box, so if you guys want to check it out for yourself, then yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.